Hello everybody, Wrestling for Humanity here, and today I'm going to be showcasing my WWE DVD collection. Now this is actually pretty small compared to a lot of what I've seen, but I really only buy the stuff that I would watch. So, I guess we'll get into it here and you'll see why, but yeah, so I've been just on and off just getting these DVDs since 2012. So, the first one that I got was this Rey Mysterio one right here, Life of the Masked Man. I was a big mark for Rey Mysterio at the time, so I had to get this DVD. Let's see, 3 discs, and then we've got the information here of what it's got. I don't think I've watched this since I first got it, but I keep it just because it's the first one that I ever got, so it's just really interesting to have. It's not too common these days for them to make these 3-disc sets. I think the last one they made that I wanted to buy was Kevin Owens, and that was in 2017. I still haven't bought it, so I'll get to it eventually. The next one I got was this Falls Count Anywhere one, which I've never watched actually, but it's on my list. I like these extreme matches. Oh, what is falling out here? Got papers coming out. So first one is for the DVD release of No Holds Barred. That's hilarious. And then the other one is, so let me tell you guys about this. Back in 2012, WWE, they started going crazy for YouTube. So they were promoting these shows that they were doing on their YouTube channel. Zack Ryder's show, which was really not that good back in the day. When it got on the channel, but when it first started, it was pretty good. The Santino one, I was a big fan of WWE Download, actually. It's sad that they ended it. All of these, I'm pretty sure nobody ever watched these, maybe Backstage Follow, but it was really pointless. There we go. So yeah, it was about 2011, 2012, they really started pushing their YouTube channel stuff. But back over here, and I am showcasing these in the order that I got them, not the order that they came out. So yeah, this is basically just a collection of extreme matches. 3 discs. I like how this this tape looks though. I think it looks pretty nice. Over here, it's got a bunch of interesting matches. I'm sad that ends with Orton versus Cody Rhodes, though. I didn't really think that match really deserves to finish off this amazing set. I mean, when you get The Rock versus Triple H, and Sting versus Cactus Jack, and Mr. McMahon versus Shane McMahon on here, I mean, it just kind of seems really weird. And they skipped the entirety of 2010 as well. This one goes from December 2009 to November 2011. So, yeah. But yeah, I like these pictures here. I think they did a good job with this set, at least for the most part. Put this back in here. The next one that I got, I was really excited about back in the day. Owen, Heart of Gold. I'm really sad that Owen Hart died, because after watching this DVD, because I'd always been a fan of Owen Hart, but I was sad that his wife never allowed them to make any merchandise or any action figures or anything. So when they made this DVD, I immediately bought it, and they did such a great job on here. Disc 1 was they're just talking about Owen Hart the person. You can see behind the disc what they talked about back then. It was such a sad story at the end when he died. Owen Hart, he was one of the true wrestling personalities that was really gone too soon. Especially after watching disc 2 and 3 with all of his best matches. I feel we lost somebody truly great, and he should have been the WWE champion before he died, but too little, too late then, I guess. Rest in peace, my man. Next one I got NXT's Greatest Matches. Now, they have made volume 2 of this, but I didn't pick it up just because it was like the not great years of NXT when like Bobby Roode was in there. Yeah, so this was all like up until like 2016, back when NXT was at its peak, back when I was watching NXT consistently. So, got all these discs with all like the best of NXT back in like phase 1. And then you can see right here, this is really a who's who of the best matches up until the end of 2015, it looks like. Yeah, these are some amazing matches here. I think they have Seth, yep, there it is, Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal. Now, what's interesting about this DVD is that it came out back when the curb stomp was banned. So when Seth Rollins hits the blackout on Jinder Mahal, they cut away to somebody in the crowd, and you don't see what he does. And it's just so dumb. But yeah, they've got some great matches here. Like Neville versus Sami Zayn, that's one of my favorites. Owens versus Balor at Beast in the East, that match was amazing. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at Rival. Overall, I think they did a good job assembling, the best matches from back in the day. So, good on WWE for, actually caring about the good matches that they pick. Next one that I got, CM Punk's DVD. I'm a big CM Punk fan. I've got his figures all over my dresser on display here, so I had to pick up this DVD, and it's probably the best wrestling DVD that I own, if I'm being truly honest. You can see what it features here. The disc 1, it's got the documentary on him, and then if you look on disc 2, it's got disc 2 and 3. Disc 3 especially, Jesus Christ, CM Punk. I miss him so much. These are some great matches. I mean, Hardy versus Punk at SummerSlam. That match was amazing. Cena versus Punk at Money in the Bank. My favorite match of all time. Punk versus Jericho, WrestleMania 28. Amazing. Punk versus Dan Bryan, Over the Limit. Probably one of the best matches of 2012. Disc 2. Disc 2. Like, the best of CM Punk back when he was, like, in ECW. Like, CM Punk versus John Morrison. That was a good match. This one, the Money in the Bank ladder match at 24, is probably the best Money in the Bank ladder match, maybe? I don't know. But, I mean, CM Punk, you can really tell, when you look at these matches, he was a truly great performer back in his day. Look at the discs. I like CM Punk a lot. I don't know if you can tell. There's the backside. It's a pipe bomb right there. But, yeah, the documentary is actually really interesting that they have in there about him. You learn a lot about him. You learn a lot about his values, how he lives. His tattoos, especially, are a big part. All right, next, we got this Undertaker DVD, 20-0. This was all the streak matches up until WrestleMania 28. So if we just... Come on. There we go. Cool looking Undertaker. Undertaker. Now this one actually is the first one that doesn't, this is the only one that I own that doesn't have 3 discs. It actually has 4. And you can tell by looking at this which discs are the best ones. So this one, obviously the first one is the documentary. And then if you look at the other ones, this one is pretty garbage matches, if I'm being honest. Like, I think the one with Triple H is the only good one on this disc at 17. Oh, no, the one with Kane is pretty okay. But the other ones are pretty garbage. These ones are pretty alright. The one with Randy Orton's good. Batista's good. Edge is great. But other than that, nothing too good. And then the last disc is just the best ones. You got both of them with Shawn Michaels and both of them with Triple H. The one with Triple H at 27 is one of my favorites. And then the one at 25, 26, and 28. I actually like the Hell in a Cell one, too. That one is great. So if we open it up, 4 discs. Sweet Jesus Christ. Yeah. I've actually been watching the Undertaker Last Ride documentary series on the network recently. And man, I have so much respect for The Undertaker after watching that. He is such a great performer. Put that back there. And then last but not least is one that I picked up a couple weeks ago. The best matches from 2011, which is the year that I started watching wrestling. Honestly, 2011 was a pretty underrated year. I mean, if you look at these pay-per-views, the second half of the year was kind of garbage. But, yeah, I mean, you can't have that there. But, I mean, the first half, I mean, look at this. The Elimination Chamber 2011 was great. So let's have a look at the discs here. Okay, that was a good match. That was a great match. That was a great match. That was an amazing match. That one was great. That one was great. That one was okay. That one was amazing. And then disc 3 kind of starts to fall off. That one was good. That one sucked. That one was fine. That one sucked. That one was fine, and that one was a slow affair. The only good thing about that match was that they broke the ring. But, yeah, have a look at this, though. 2011, I just picked it up just because that's the year of wrestling that I look back on most fondly, probably. I kind of miss it back in the day when I first started watching, and I thought wrestling was real. Especially, like, pre-WrestleMania 27. Like, that stuff was good. Back when Edge was world champion, like, that was the cream of the crop. So, yeah, that's going to be it for my showcase of my wrestling DVDs. I don't have the largest collection, but it's pretty respectable. I also have a number of wrestling books. I could probably show those off in another video. But, yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like and let me know what else you would like to see. And see you guys later.